Welcome. If this video helped you finish your tasks that you were trying to do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and then if you feel so inclined to give me a tip on Venmo, buy me a beer or a coffee. Thank you. Hey there. Today, changing a VSS, a vehicle speed sensor, on a 2009 Chevy Malibu 2.4 liter four-cylinder. The first thing we'll do is we're going to remove the hood, the protective cover, whatever you'd like to call that. You'll need an 8mm socket or a long flathead screwdriver and an extension. I like the socket because it doesn't fall off. And then you'll need a pair of pliers or channel locks or something like that to get a squeeze clamp down. Okay, so 8mm socket goes right on right there. And of course I can't get it. There we go. Get that sufficiently loosened. And then you've got another one under here that I'll move. Right there's that clip that we need to take off. I use either a pair of needle nose pliers or channel locks. Pretty easy to get off. Slide it over, grab on the edge, and slide that off until that is completely free. Okay, same one, 8mm. You can see this little channel right here, and there's actually a little slat that you can kind of see through right there. They put these just in the hardest place to get to them, but you can. Again, it's an 8mm. You can do this with a flathead, and I may need to get, oh, there we go, got it. I may need to get a actual like ratchet to do this, but we can loosen it from there. All right, let me zoom this out real quick, because next you just need to take the oil cap off. For these, you give it like a half turn and then pull it off. You can see where I broke it when I first got this car, but wiggle the hose off, and there are some clamps or pops or whatever you want to call them in the back. Take that off, set it to the side, and then put your oil cap back on so we don't get any particulate in it. And you can see that that is just shredded. So may need a new valve or whatever they call, or cover, whatever they call this for it. So anyway, that may be part of the problem. We will see. Okay, so I'm going to show you where it is from this angle first, and then we'll see if we can get a better camera angle for it. I might have to put it in my hand. But right there, with a 10mm socket and ratchet, I'm able to easily get on it and have some free room. This is why it's easier to remove that hood so you can see it a little bit better. You don't actually have to remove the hood if you want to be lazy. But this here will fit, 10mm socket. See if I can get another view from it from the other angle. All right, got the light set up here just so y'all can see. If we get right there, that's it that I'm pointing at, and there's your blocking the light. You can see that little electrical cord guard there. There's a little push clip that you got to take off, and then a 10mm bolt, and it looks like some kind of like popcorn pin or something, but that's it right there. See if I can get a good video of me taking it out. Well, that ain't too bad of an angle. Finding it right down there. I believe y'all can still see that. Oh yeah. All right, loosening that bad boy. It's always nice when you don't have to get under the car, but we shall see. I'll try to put somewhere in the video. There's your little 10mm bolt with whatever, for whatever reason, there's an extra at the end there. Don't know why. Put that somewhere where you won't lose it, because the part at AutoZone doesn't come with it. All right, pull that out. Don't lose your plug. It looks like it's just a regular pop up on that clip and pull. There you go. Inspect it to make sure it's not burnt up or anything. When you're done with that, I kind of tuck it right back behind there just not to lose it. And then double check and make sure they look the same. And the new ones right here, the other one, they look pretty darn close. So we'll go ahead and put this one in there. Same thing, put it back in, plug it in, put some dielectric grease in there to keep it from corroding. Really, I don't see anything that is jumping out at me that would say that this is malfunctioning. The only thing was it's throttling and reading speed weird. So that's what made us think it was this. This is like a $22 part or something. So we'll go back in a second. All right, so that bolt goes into the bigger hole there. That's where that push clip went in. 280,000 miles on our car will make those things brittle. So we're just gonna forego putting that push clip back in. But got our dielectric grease. I'm gonna put a little bit in there. Just a dab. Electrician's best friend. Push that clip back in. Make sure it clicks. I do believe it went like that right there. Alrighty. Slip that in. I believe that's close. And then start by hand tightening so we don't strip it. I don't know if that's my sweat dripping down or something from above us. I think it's my sweat. We'll see. Got it hand started there. Wish I had better lighting for y'all to see it, but this isn't too bad. Your average mechanic or average home mechanic can figure it out. Switch that ratchet to tight. Didn't need a deep socket or anything like this. This ought to work. And as always, snug-a-dug tight. Don't go crazy with it. It just doesn't need to fall out. There it is. I'll report back to let you know if it works.